I'm glad you asked that question because it has come full circle. Um, if everyone remembers the years of the the Crips and Bloods, and all I remember is blue and red. And I had on my street of one of each. And I didn't realize that was happening until one of my daughter's friends was standing across the street. I'm like, what are you doing? Come in the house. He says, I can't. I'm like, what do you mean you can't? I can't cross the street because that would be on somebody else's territory. I'm like, that's ridiculous. So I started to ask questions, and then I started to pay attention because I live between a elementary school and a junior high school and high school. So in the high school, you have junior high school and high school together. So I thought to myself, you're leaving sixth grade and you're going into a building with 18, 19-year-olds. Somehow that didn't sit well with me. And then added with this whole gang situation, seeing how, these kids have to think, I said, we need a place, a safe place for these young people to stay young as long as they can. And so I thought, I want a community center, so let's just do it. I learned a lot. It's not that easy. So then my next thing was, well, then I'm going to run for office and then do it myself. Again, I learned a lot. It's not that easy. So I ran for office and lost. But that feeling of taking care of the kids and the future and why parents are not there from 3 to 7 o'clock at night. And so that's always has fueled me. And lastly, about 2 weeks ago, one of those young men that actually was in the gang, went to jail, came out, had a very rough teenage years. He is now an organizer for kids coming out of gangs and having a better life. And so he's going to start volunteering with us. Oh my God! And so that just happened. So that those are the kind of things that I fight for, and the reason why we created the Elmo Culture Center, even though we don't have the building yet.
No, I think that is so impressive. And again, it was on your heart to build something for a community because the kids clearly did not have a good outlet, somewhere that they could go, where they could grow, where they can learn, and where they could be supported by their elders. So you created this space, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a building. It's by what you do. You put on so many great events for these kids in the community. And, just the fact that they can show up and that you're providing all of the entertainment, you're providing the mentors is enough. And letting them know that they can reach out to you and contact you at any time. So I think that's so impressive. Thank you so much for all you do. And in terms of your story, I mean, you being, Haitian American, you were born in Haiti, or
I was born in Haiti.
You were born in Haiti. So tell me, real quick, sort of like the difference between you growing up there and then coming here to America and forging, this grand future for you and your family.
Well, I always say I adopted America, but I was born in Haiti. And I say that because at 9 years old, you don't make the decision, I'm going to leave the country where I was born and to come here. But I love America for what I've always heard the stories in Haiti. The lack of good governance till today, really. But that was not my experience here. And so I always thought that if given a chance, I will always make sure that the way we tell people's stories in politics and how we help people, I wanted to learn that. And I've learned that from others. Like, why is it that I do what I do? And, a funny story is I grew up thinking that I had this immense family because I always had people sleeping over my house, and come to find out at a later age that my parents often brought people from Haiti. They stayed with us until they were able to get a job, housing, and then they would move along. And I always call them auntie and uncles. And so I think that's the thing that I'm always trying to do, because I come from Haiti and I see, so many rich, uber rich folks in Haiti, as well as very poor. So I've always been privileged to see the differences on both sides. And I think that's what helps me to understand how to listen to people and how to be present in their lives and how I can change it. And so that's what I love being Haitian, especially. I'm very proud because, you know, we showed the freedom.
I love that. And the food is amazing too.
The food is amazing.
Let me just plug that real quick. And the music is too.
Yeah, it's
So I
always
love it.
compa.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I so
Yes.
appreciate everything that you're